Ok, ripartiamo da questo bellissimo alberello.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Oh, state zitti, madonna. Niente qua, sembrava. No, ok. Qua forse ce n'è un altro, vero?
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Niente, nemmeno questo. Si allontana tantissimo da quella porta però.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gramr.
Bene. Per questo niente. È strano però. Secondo me si attiveranno sti cosi. Sono troppo particolari. Andiamo all'albero. Andiamo prima un giro intorno. Forza, invece c'è poco da girare intorno. Sapevo.
Where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you
Ok,
to
quindi
new
devo
lands
affrontare
where
sti
you will
poveri di
face
Odino.
the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard?
Sta fuori di capoccia, mi sa.
It's the metal runestones. It's in front of you. Find
E
it.
che si scendeva?
The metal. The runes. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the
Ah, era di
shards.
qua, boh. No, era questo. L'ultimo che diventa il primo. Vediamo se ste prove, io sto sempre senza
Find
spada.
it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary,
Dove vado?
inevitable. It's as if we conspired to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed.
Se sta ancora parlando.
She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Siamo interrotto il dialogo precedente, però. Era? Entrare lì? No, prima c'è intorno. Una beata minchia.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you.
Batto con la torcia.
You have to be able to see.
Se può giocare con le cuffie, però sti cazzo di cose.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. There he is. Dillian. There he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go? Let
Just wait there. I'll find you.
Get you. You have to find him. This is your mission.
Dove
Find him.
passa?
To use everything you have and find find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Dove vado? Da fuori? Che non faceva fa niente. Sempre la stessa parte?
I'll find him.
No. Qua di là?
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Don't touch the course.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can see.
Oh, zitta un po', che è uno specchio.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think.
Qua.
Focus. Use your mind.
Riportava sempre allo stesso punto.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist.
He's going to save you.
The flames I passed
Oh,
through
troppe
will be enough
chiacchiere insieme.
to damn the Northmen to hell.
Da che parte? Sembra lo stesso.
You don't recognize it.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know where you are.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, where are
Listen
you?
for his voice.
Teoria di qua.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
La luce che è.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not even.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something. What's in there?
What's in there?
What is it?
A secret room.
There are bars.
How do you get in there?
How does she get?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Che cazzo sta
You're too
succede?
close to stop. What's in there?
Cazzo del gioco. Non ci vado, Sono dei malati comunque quelli che hanno fatto sto gioco.
wants me to face my fears.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Anche senza combattere. Meglio.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.